drum set.
Ah, that's a very cool drum set, Aiden. What brand is the drums?
The drum brand is from Tama.
Ah, what line
As
of
you can
drums?
see on the toms.
Uh-huh. Do you know what line of drums they are? They're Tama Imperial Star, right?
Imperial Star. You can see those on like this toms things.
Yeah, that looks very pretty. Do you remember where we got the drums from?
We got it from Sweetwater.
Ah, online from Sweetwater. And it was delivered to us, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. Next, you're going to talk about the different pieces of the drum, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Aiden, what part of the drum is this?
This part of the drum is the kick drum.
Oh, is it also called a bass drum?
It's also called the bass drum.
That's cool. So
that one is not the bass drum. That's
is this the biggest drum in your drum set?
This is the biggest drum in my drum set. But only there's the right cymbal that's as big as it.
Does this also make the deepest sound?
This makes the deepest sound. It kind of sounds like boom.
Boom. Can you kick it and show people what it sounds like? Whoa. Boom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kick it again. Kick it again. Whoa. All right, Aiden, what drum are you sitting in front of now?
The snare drum.
Ooh, can you tell us more about the snare drum?
The snare drum is called the snare drum because there are the snare wires under there. We might have to take a view.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll take a look at in a little bit. What do the snare wires do?
The snare wires make its special sound.
Ooh, can you show us what the sound is? Is it that rattling sound at the end?
Yeah.
Very cool.
The rattling sound is, there's not much rattling sound when you put on earpuffs for headphones.
Nice. So Aiden, this is the bottom of the snare drum, right? Can you show us where the snare wire is?
The snare wire is under the snare drum, which is clear.
Oh, wow. They're like a bunch of little wires, right?
Except for that they are wires that are twisted.
Twisted. All right, Aiden, can you tell us about the next part of your drum set?
You mean this one?
Yeah.
This is Tom 1 or the 10-inch tom.
Do you know why it's called a tom?
No.
Well, I don't either. It's okay, we can find out. Can you tell us what's special about Tom 1?
Tom 1 sounds like this.
Is that the high sound of all of the toms?
Yeah.
Yeah. And where is the Tom 1 sitting on?
And Tom 1 is sitting on this kick drum. Now we just talked before.
Ah, it's sitting on the kick drum.
See that there is like a little hill-shaped thing, and there is a little tube like that long, and then there's kind of a Y-shaped thing, and there are two little balls that connect the pole onto the drums.
Very cool. So next to Tom 1, what is this other tom?
The other tom is the tom 2, which also goes on the other ball. See?
It looks a little bigger than the Tom 1, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a 12-inch tom.
12-inch? Yeah, I think so.
Can you show us what it sounds like?
It sounds like this.
All right, Aiden, what's the next part of your drum set?
The next part of my drum set is the kick drum. No, it's the tom.
Aiden, what is the next part of your drum set?
The next part is tom 3, or the floor tom.
Ooh, is this one even bigger than the others?
This one is bigger than all of the others except for the kick drum.
Very cool. I believe this one is a 14-inch floor tom.
Yeah.
Can you show us what it sounds like?
It sounds like this.
Ooh, that's a very deep sound, right?
Similar to the kick drum, huh?
Yeah. Which of the drums do you like best?
I like the snare drum the best
Can you tell us why you like the snare drum the best?
because you use the most snares on this swing and jazz songs. Like you do a bing bing on the right cymbal, and then on the snare you just keep adding like different comps and stuff.
Ah, that's very cool. So you like jazz pieces and swing pieces?
Yeah.
Why do you like them?
I like them because they're cool.
They are cool. I agree.
Yeah.
Aiden, so what's the next part of your drum set?
This is the hi-hat.
The hi-hat. That's an interesting name. So the hi-hat looks like it has two cymbals. Why does it have two cymbals?
There's a pedal under it, and and then when you step on that, the two cymbals close and open.
Ah, so there's a pedal that allows it to open and close.
Yeah.
So what happens when you're not stepping on the pedal? Is it open or closed?
It's open.
And then when you step on it?
It's closed.
So how is the sound different between when you have it open and when you have it
When
closed?
the sound is open, it's more like a shaker. When the sound is closed, then it sounds more like the chip sound.
Can you show us? What's the open sound? Or do you want to show the open sound? Ooh, and what about the closed sound? It does sound like a chip. That's pretty cool. All right, Aiden, so what's the next part of your drum set?
The crash cymbal.
Ooh, a crash cymbal. Why is it called a crash cymbal?
Maybe it's because that makes the sound that's similar to crash.
Can you show us what that sounds like?
I have to put on my...
Okay, find your
It's
noise reduction headphones.
No, it's not headphone. Ear puffs.
Earplugs. Yep. That is loud.
Yeah.
It does sound sort of like a crash, right? Boom. Is this the loudest cymbal?
Yeah.
Is it the biggest cymbal?
No.
Ah, that's interesting. How come it can be so loud when it's not the biggest?
No.
Yeah. All right, Aiden, what is the next part of your drum set?
It's the splash.
Ooh, a splash. Why is it called a splash?
I know.
What kind of a sound does the splash make?
It makes the highest pitch sound.
Can you show us? That is really high. Does it make the highest sound because it's the smallest cymbal?
I think so.
Probably, yeah, I think so. All right, Aiden, what is the last part of your drum set?
The last part is the ride.
The ride? Like, what kind of ride? Can you use the ride in a sentence?
I like to ride the roller coaster.
That kind of a ride, interesting. Do you know why it's called a ride?
I think it's because it feels like you're going on a ride or something.
Maybe. Let's find out later. So can you show us what the ride sounds like? That's a very interesting sound. Is this the largest cymbal?
Yeah, because it's 20 inch. No other is 20 inch.
That's a really big cymbal. Wow. It looks really cool too.
The bass drum looks as big as the ride.
Ah, so what's that round part in the middle that sticks up?
You mean this one?
No, this one.
Cowbell.
A cowbell?
A cowbell or a bell.
Wow. What does it sound like when you hit the cowbell? It does sound like a bell, right?
Yeah, similar to a cowbell. Huh? Some drummers have a cowbell that is sticking out of their drum.
Are there some songs where you have to play the bell part?
Yeah.
Can you play first the cymbal and then the bell part again to show everyone how it sounds? So the bell part sounds a lot sharper.
Yeah.
Very interesting. What type of songs do you use the ride cymbal a lot?
Jazz songs. Because the swing songs mostly use these instead of the crazy drum solos.
Can you tell everyone
And
what you're...
also the jazz ballads, which use this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but still use the right cymbal.
Can you tell everyone what your favorite cymbal is? Do you have a favorite cymbal? No? That's okay.
I like all.
Hey Aiden, what is that black stuff behind you?
And that black stuff is foam that dissipates sound.
Oh, it dissipates sound. So what happens to the sound of your drum when you have that?
It sounds less loud.
That's very cool. It has a very interesting pattern. Can you tell us about the pattern?
The interesting pattern is horizontal mountains and vertical mountains. Horizontal mountains and vertical mountains.
Do you want more of the black foam things?
Yeah.
on the wall? Does it make your drums sound better? Or just softer?
Softer.
And that's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Aiden, what are those shiny things on your drum?
That's the moon gel.
Moon gel? What is that?
That's a kind of gel that makes the drum sound better.
Ooh, can you eat moon gel?
No, because it's not jello.
Can you take it off of your drum to show people what it looks like? Whoa. It looks very flexible and squishy.
Yeah.
Are you also very flexible? Are you also very squishy?
No.
I think you are. Okay, Aiden, is there anything you want to say to everybody?
I hope you learned a lot about my drum. Thanks.
Thanks, Aiden.